Hey there everyone, Steve Gonzer, physical therapist here with 𝗺𝗵𝗶 Online. I came into the clinic today because I want to, there I am in the mirror. So I want to show you guys some foam rolling stuff because I had some runners come into the clinic this week and they either were not using it, they weren't using the foam roller at all, or they were doing it incorrectly. And if you're going to foam roll and you're going to go through the pain and agony, you might as well do it right. So foam rolling is pretty cool because it gives you breaks up adhesions, breaks up scar tissue, does a lot of crazy good stuff for you, and you don't have to pay like an expensive masseuse to sit there and crush your leg. You can actually just get it from a foam roll. So I'm going to show you guys that. Now, before I show you the secret way that I foam roll, I don't even know which camera I'm supposed to look at. I think it's this one. I'm going to show you the way that I use it. It's called the smush the jelly technique. I made it up and it works really well, and I'll kind of explain why you want to do that. So go grab your foam roll, try this out at some point today, let me know in the comments how it works. And if you want to get full access to everything I do for foam rolling and my strength workouts and training plans to help you running, go to 𝗺𝗵𝗶𝘀.com. You can try this all out. So I'm going to go ahead, I have my foam roller set up here in the clinic, and I'm going to go ahead and get that set and let's try this out. Give me 1 second here. Let's turn the camera around. All right. So this smush the jelly technique is pretty simple. Let's bring this up a little bit. It's pretty simple. So what you're gonna, oh, did I turn the camera? There we go. Not doing too good today. All right, so what we want to do is you want to take your foam roll. I'm gonna show you on the IT band because that's one of the big spots that people struggle with. So for the IT band, the important part is you have two bones you need to stay off of. You have an outside hip bone. So if you just kind of take your fingers, push on the outside of the hip, you feel that bone, stay off of that because you're going to give yourself what's called 𝗺𝗵𝗶𝘀 bursitis or a bursitis in your hip. And you also want to stay about 3 or 4 fingers above your kneecap, and that'll keep you off of some structures on the outside of the knee that you really don't want to touch. Now you can foam roll. The key spots for runners are to foam roll your calves, IT band, quad, hamstrings, and glutes. I'm going to show you on your IT band, and again, if you want help with all of these areas, plus a bunch of other stuff to help you running, go to 𝗺𝗵𝗶𝘀.com. I also put a link in the post as well. Okay, so for the IT band, the smush the jelly technique. This is what a lot of people end up doing with their foam rollers. They do this on their IT band, and they just kind of go up and down and just do this and either cry or do it until they can't take it anymore. I don't like those long, big, sweeping strokes up and down. What I actually prefer is for you to think of a bag filled with jelly, whatever kind of jelly you want. And what you're going to try to do with the foam roller is you're going to try to smush the jelly to one side of the bag and then pull that jelly back. And by getting in there and going nice and slow, pulling back and forth, you can really drive the blood through that tissue and help break it up. When you do these long, big, sweeping strokes with your foam roller, you're on and off of it before the fluids in the tissue could break free. So this is what it'll look like. I prefer to start up top, right below that outside hip bone. I come down on my elbow for my IT band, and I'm just going to work my way down. And every time I find a sore spot, you're just going to rock back and forth 3 times. This is the smush the jelly, from one side of the bag to the other side of the bag. I do nice and 3 up and down, and then I just move on. You go to the next spot. I'll come down here so I make sure I'm in the frame still, and I go to the next spot. Okay, that's sore. 3 times back and forth. And I just keep working my way down the leg, and I go back and forth 3 times. Now some of you are going to feel like you have a knife in your leg. Those are areas you should work out. When you do a foam roller workout or a foam rolling session, you shouldn't have any pain. And if it's really bad and you might like be sweating, I remember when I got in here once I was sweating and it felt like someone was taking a dagger into my leg. That's not normal. That means you have to work on those spots. So what I generally recommend is everyone takes about 2 to 3 minutes and you go through again the key spots: calves, quads, IT band, glutes, and hamstrings. You find something that's sore, work through it. If you go through and you say you're doing your calf and you don't find any sore spots, you don't really have to do that. You put that in the maintenance pile. You go ahead and check that maybe once a week to see if it's getting sore. Focus on the areas that are really sore. You can do this once a day. I suggest every other day is a great way to do this. 2 to 3 minutes on your sore spots. Smush the jelly back and forth. Foam rolling can help break up the adhesions, break up the scar tissue, break up the things that are going to slow you down and get you hurt, and it's super simple. If you're watching football, you're watching soccer, you're watching anything, at the end of the night, just grab your foam roller, dust it off because it's sitting in a lot of your closets, and just go through this really quick. Let me know in the comments how you feel with this, and if it hurts or if it doesn't hurt, and if you have any questions, and if you want more help to make your fall, winter, whatever season we're going into for you when you're watching this better, check out tryrunsmart.com. You can get the access to the full foam rolling series, plus strength workouts, training plans, run form instruction, Q&A events with myself as well. Hopefully this helps for you guys. Smush your jelly, dust off your foam rollers, and have a great running season. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.